Hello everyone, my name is Oscar Martinez, and this is why people should consider our planet when getting a new car. Not just by driving a car does it unload a huge number of emissions into the air, but also the extensive amount of energy it takes into building one and the disposing of one is shocking. We are in a huge time of transition. As people, we can change how we get around in a more environmental friendly way, choosing the best option for our world future, most reliable for the average American, would be most successful option for everyone. Through this speech, I'll be talking about the different effects cars have on the environment compared to electric cars, and the overall fact that internal combustion engines are more harmful to the environment, but the levels still vary. For example, Hummers release more harmful gases into the air than maybe a smaller car. I'll be talking about that more and why people should consider buying electric cars sooner rather than later. The fumes produced by internal combustion cars are harmful to our air pollution and are still making up the most of the vehicles on the roadway today because of their old yet reliable technology. Cars, trucks, and off-road vehicles all are considered mobile sources of pollution. Carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, and hydrocarbons are all released into the air when fuel burns, releasing these into our atmosphere and affecting our everyday lives. Something must be done soon to keep the levels low, but allow the same average American to not change their commute to work. What is the answer? Electric, eco-friendly vehicles. Electric vehicles are a relatively new form of transportation brought to the market around 2017. Since electric vehicles produce no tailpipe emissions, the production and decomposition of their components must be analyzed to compare the pollution of electric vehicles compared to the internal combustion engines. Overall, internal combustion engines create from 1.2 to 1.6 times more of the CO2 that electric battery vehicles create over the vehicle's lifetime. This is considering the vehicle's production, operation, and disposal. Data has shown that electric cars are better for the environment, but still contribute to the pollution and are not perfect, but are a much better choice to reduce our carbon footprint on the world. Electric vehicles now include transit buses, trucks of all sizes, and even big rig tractors, trailers that can be used for anything, that are at least partially powered by electricity and are being implemented all around the world. By implementing more cleaner vehicles to our roads, we are saving the environment and our lives. Long-term health impacts last a lifetime. Long-term health impacts last a lifetime. They can include asthma attacks, lung damage, and heart conditions. Encouraging the electric wave for our future is also super important. We need to urge our towns to invest in electric buses, trucks, and charging infrastructure to save our environment and leave one behind once we are gone. To save our environment and leave a good environment behind once we are gone. As gas would be more damaging to our environment. So many pros, and if we consider buying for the long term, we would be much more beneficial to our world. Once again, taking the time to consider electric vehicles could be vital to our society. I appreciate you all for listening. Hope you have a nice day. My name is Oscar Martinez.